Hello Wolfpack, this is video number 126. In this video I would like to discuss my car EDC. I was inspired to do this video by other people's videos on YouTube. As you may know, a few years ago I started organising and prepping things for better management of my life, and one of the aspects of my life is my car. Well, it's not my car, it's a family car, but I've done a video and I'll insert it about now. So this is the inside of my boot for my car, and this is the reason why I purchased these bags. I want to show you exactly the situation that's here that I'm dealing with. You know, I've got toilet paper in the back here, a few ropes, first aid kit, and inside the car I've got a packet of water, a blanket, and two jumpers or jackets, and a box of tissues. Excuse the mess of the car because it's been a while since I cleaned it. I will be testing the Fliegerduffel in here to see if this is the smaller of the two. This is what I plan on putting most of the equipment in from the boot into this bag. It seems to fit really nicely, so I'm showing you this because it is a very, very nice fit, you know, along here. Now this bag is empty, so I will give this another test towards the end of the video, and I'll go back to the kitchen. Thank you. That video demonstrates what my car looks like, and this is the box from the car. I've taken it out of the car along with everything out of the boot and the back seat except for the blanket. So with that, I wanted to do a quick video on organising it and getting it ready. In one of my last videos, I showed the recent purchase from Maxpedition for the buy one get one free sale, and I picked up two Maxpedition Fliegerduffels and two Maxpedition Doppelduffels. I wish to use one of the Fliegerduffels, which is the smaller one, to put in the back seat of my car and finally arrange all this junk. So here we go. As you can see, it's just an ordinary box, which is my current setup, and it's worked well, and I've been quite happy with it. But I'm trying to clean up the boot, and I really I want some high quality gear to finally have in my life. So with that, in my car I have two flashlights, and the reason why I have two flashlights, and I know that I've got to get spare batteries for these. I know I don't have any at the moment, but it's just a budget constraint. Popping two dolphin torches. These are a very good quality for the price that you get, and they've lasted me these have lasted me at least 2 years at the moment on the one battery. I have had no problems with them, but I don't use them that often. I'm probably just going to shove things into this bag for the sake of the video. I will probably tidy it up later. It's just that I want to get through the video and I don't want it to take too long. Usually these park on either side of the either side of the boot. There's some oil, and but I'm going to put them in the bag because I can't actually reach into the boot if I'm in the if I'm in the front seat. Just some rope with some Mad Rock weight bearing carabiners. Now I know this rope isn't weight bearing, but once again I will upgrade eventually. But at least it's better to have something from nothing. Currently in my box, what else have I got in my box? I'll go for the toilet paper first. I don't really want to go for the toilet paper first, but you can never have too much toilet paper when you need it. I'm using these. This is a pack of 40 value pack large storage bags. That's these ones. You pick them up from the reject shop. They're only, I think they're like $5 for a pack of 40. So it's really, really good. Really. And I'm just going to store this stuff in because I've come to notice that the toilet paper started to break down. Started to, I don't know. Started to, I don't know, it's become weak. I don't know, it's very hard to describe. Just squeeze all the air out of it. I hate these Ziploc things. I can never get them to work. Okay, there we go. So, 2 rolls of toilet paper. While I'm with that, I'm going to put in... This is the camera just stopped. It does it every now and again. I don't know why. I think I've got a ghost in the house. Anyway, this is the same company that makes the 40 pack and also picked up from a reject shop. But I just want to include these in my bag in case I need to put anything in it, or I just need a Ziploc bag, just something to carry like a leaking container or something. So I'm just going to pop them in there. I've currently got cups. Why do I have cups? Before I went on my diet, what I'd do is that I'd often pick up a pizza on the way home. You know, I had a long bad day and couldn't be bothered cooking. And what had happened is that I've actually lost train of thought. I'm trying to figure out if the video is still recording or not. So anyway, back to this. So in order to separate the drinks, I'd have a couple of spare cups in the car to spread out amongst who was in the car with me, family. But what's going to happen, I'm going to use these cups up. They are taking up too much room and it's no good for the environment, you know, disposable cups. So what I've done is I've gone out and I've brought these. These are Dariol molds. Now they're not officially cups, they're molds and they're made in India. They're very high quality. Very, you know, I'm giving that a fair squeeze. And they're stainless steel. So I'm going to use these as cups once the plastic ones run out. So I've got 6 of these, just so that you've got a cup, something you can drink out of. Bit more rope. Now, why do I have so much rope? If anyone remembers, a few years ago, there was a company being started up, a brand new chain of hardware stores called Masters. Anyway, they went out of business and they had a huge amount of specials and on rope. So I picked up like 15 ropes. So I just thought I'd keep a spare one in the car. This rope's a legacy from my old car. This is the boot tie. It's not as long as all the others. It's like it's only enough to tie the boot down. I will clean that up eventually. Measuring tape. Now this is a very, very old measuring tape. It's been around for at least 20 years that I know of. It may even be older, so I'm just keeping that in there. It's only a 3-meter one. But just, you wouldn't believe how many times you need a tape measure. Really, I cannot express how many times that you need it. Here's an important thing. Now, try not to make stupid comments. I know this is out of date. This is a street directory, and I cannot express to you how important this book is. It's out of date by a lot. It's a 2002 book, but that's not too bad considering it felt like I brought it yesterday. And the book that I had before this, this video has been done in 2009, so you do the maths. It's about 16 years old, I think. The last book I had lasted, I think it was 24 years. It was 24 years out of date. So I will, in future videos, I will be showing the updated version of this, but at the moment I just spent all my money on purchasing the Maxpedition bags, so I've got to save up for it. This is another thing that I want to work to get rid of, like the cups. These are just plastic disposable forks. You know, you're down the road, you know, you want to pick up, you know, you've gone to a festival where they've got food and you've dropped your fork and they've got no more and it's just spare. I want to get rid of it. Same with these. These are the spoons. Oh, tongs. Why would you carry tongs in a car? I'll tell you why. Because there's some days where the weather's so beautiful and the weather's so nice, and Sydney has some beautiful facilities for barbecues. So you just think, well, I'll stop down at the supermarket, pick up some barbecue food and wander on down to the barbecue. And you've got your tongs in the car. That's why that exists. OD toilet. Why do I have this in the car? What's the purpose of this? No, it's not for myself. It could be for myself, but it's not. What it is I use this in my car after I've cleaned it. And the reason why I use this is that I like that new car smell, but also I'm trying to get rid of it. That's the purpose of this. This is a $5 perfume, OD toilet for men. It's $5. I'm trying to get rid of it. I'm trying to integrate more of a minimalistic lifestyle, so I'm just trying to use it up. It's nothing special. There's no real purpose other than that. Does it work? Does it smell nice? Absolutely. If you do get a chance to smell this, do, but you'll notice it says number 8. That's actually the incorrect number if you go research it on Google. So another thing is a tea towel. Sometimes you just need to clean down the car, or you need a rag for something, anything. Just keep that in there. Extra towels, disposable towels. Sometimes you got something real grotty on the windscreen. You need to clean it off. You know, a bug has hit it. The last item out of the list that I have is this, and I'm not quite sure what to do with this. I have a hunch. This is sanitizer. I picked this up from Aldi's in the bulk pack because it's much cheaper than all the other supermarkets. Very, very useful. I cannot express to you how many times I use this. You know, you've just come from outside roaming around on a bushwalk or something. You want to come and wash your hands or sterilize your hands, you know, ready to eat. You're having that barbecue that you're talking about, and you want to rinse your hands, but you don't have any water. So it's really, really good in that regards. I'm not going to put this in the bag. And the simple reason is that I'll probably, on hindsight, keep one torch out for the boot and one torch and keep this for the boot. Because if you notice in the video of the car that I'd inserted into the video, the left and right side have torches. So I'm going to tuck one torch back in where it was. I'm going to have one torch the other side with this sanitizer. That way I can always access it. The other jackets for the car. Now these are 2 jackets, and they're old. They're as old as this pink jacket is as old as I am, or older. It's got to be at least 30 years old, but that's okay. It still keeps the family warm when we're cold. So, and my jacket. They're not the latest clothing. They're not, you know, fabulous, but what they do is their job, and that's keep me warm, and I can kind of toss them in and out of the bag. And I'm not particularly fussed whether they get ripped or whether they're destroyed or whether they're unclean. Now, I've decided to keep this this other pack. I've decided to keep this other pack over here, which is my first aid kit, separate. All that's in there is a silicone air absorbent something. Keep this. This is my first aid kit. It is a work in progress. Medical supplies in Australia is exceptionally expensive, so just be aware of that. You know, I've got gloves, cotton wool, a mask, some Panadol, pen and pad, scissors, pocket mask, just some basic stuff, Vaseline, nothing of great importance. That is a work in progress. I got some zip ties here, so nothing really that can fit here at the moment. I'm still yet to figure out how you how to arrange these certain items. If you do have a first aid kit, label it, but also make sure you got no drugs on it, because you get a lot of people that want to break into your vehicle thinking they can get something special out of your first aid kit, and you don't want that. Also, big hint, when carrying pills, right? When carrying pills in your first aid kit, make sure that you do not pop them out of this cellophane pack. And the reason being is, if the police catch you carrying pills and they don't know where it's from, you'll probably be charged, okay? And it's stupid if you pop them out of the tin foil, one, because you don't know what they are, right? They could be anything, you know. Keep them in the original packet, and two, the freshness seals it in. Yeah, so that's how it now looks. It's a lot more organised and a lot more adult-like. If you have any questions or comments, I will be adding to this over the next couple of months. I do want to attach my in-car carry pouch to this. That's the only other thing I can think of. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'll do my best to answer them. I've still got huge amounts of room in this bag to expand. As I've mentioned in my other videos, always leave enough room to grow and shrink the contents. Don't overstuff it. Yeah, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I'll do my best to answer them, but I don't promise to answer them straight away. Respect who you are, respect where you come from, advance Australia fair, and respect, honour and pride for Wolfpack. Thanks, Wolfpack. Bye.